Hey, howdy, and how's it going, everybody? Today, I'm showing you how I made BBNO's Money's pants. I don't know why I said Money's, but I did. I also said nose, but ignore that. I started off with one flower. As you can just see, I obviously didn't like it, and then I started swapping it up. I wanted them to have more depth, but before I put too much work into the flowers, I was like, I need to get the base of these pants done, and so I obviously gave them a flare, because I love flare pants. I just feel like they fit cool. The way they sit over shoes, it looks nice. It's a nice pink corduroy flare, and I also backed it with just some basic pink fabric, so it's a little bit more sturdy. And then we start working on the flowers. Each petal was cut out by itself. I didn't, like I was saying, I wanted to have more depth, and I felt like a whole flower cutout just wasn't really popping enough, so I kind of designed flowers, but then took the petals and started cutting out the petals. And well, I guess I skipped a lot because I'm already putting them on the pants. Loosely though, I'm only putting the middle on the pants just to kind of keep them on. And if I wanted to change them, I don't have to rip out the seams of every single flower part. But I liked how they looked, so I started sewing on the whole entire flower because I just should. Only one leg, started working on the other leg. Same thing pretty much, placing them on, sewing the middle in just so I know the positions are correct. Also peep that lace hem, simple, but it looks cool. Then I started going over all the flowers with a yellow thread just to keep them all locked down because I didn't really want them loose and flapping everywhere since all the flowers are raw hem. I didn't finish the edges of it, I guess. I sort of like the look of raw hem and how it sort of wears over time and it's not like perfect looking. I know that's probably not the best as far as like having a pair of pants for a long amount of time, as it, eventually the threads might splay a whole bunch and then just might not look as good. But I sewed around the edges, so even if all of them disappear, there's gonna be thread that still looks like flower, at least in the shape of flowers. A huge dub for me, really. Also, sewing a full pant leg, like usually like knee below is pretty easy, but then you kind of get to the thigh and it becomes sort of really annoying. Really, even up to the knee, like at the knee is pretty annoying. This is definitely the most tedious part of the process, but I got there eventually and I think it turned out pretty well. So basic over encapsulating review's not the right word, but we have a corduroy extra flare. I don't know how wide the leg opening ended up being, probably about 10 inches, so maybe like 20 inches total all around in a circle. Two different yellow fabrics, one with a bit of design, one just a flat yellow. I don't know if the flowers are based on real flowers, they just look cool. And all the way up the leg to right about below the pocket, where the pocket ends. And here's some final pictures, including BBNO Money himself wearing them at his concert. Multiple concerts, because he said he liked them. And I hope you guys liked this video. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for listening and watching. And thanks to the people who took the photos too.